And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it.
All I can think to myself is, oh, look at all those experience points.
Yeah, because
enforcements in here are bad. Wait until the guidance chapter after the
another crit.
Oh, yeah, but there's less units to deal with, so it's not so bad. And even then you get...
It's just...
Once you get to Kishuna, there's like a whole room full of berserkers that spawn.
Yeah, but, well, I played the chapter. There are berserkers that spawn, but even then, there's only like, what... Four or five, whereas this, you had like 4 or 5 wyverns and generals and dark mages and valkyries. That's like 20 units.
Well, yeah, this is the final battalion. What can you expect?
Yeah.
I mean, thematically, this fits perfectly.
Yeah, now Silver...
It's the same thing with Radiant Dawn, where Radiant Dawn, it fits perfectly. Now, Birthright... When Birthright's difficulty is just, oh, by the way, now we're just having units continuously spawn until you beat the boss. Have fun. I'm just like, this isn't hard, this is boring.
Well, Birthright's never hard.
Hans's chapter can give me some trouble, but that's only...
can be actually somewhat challenging, but generally Birthright is a pretty comfortable.
The worst part about Forbidden Fates in general was Iago and like a maid having staff savant in that one chapter.
Yeah, the chapter thingy. Well, they're in both of them, but it's having the staffs, and also Iago has that skill where he can use the staff an unlimited amount of times. So that's just like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, unlimited hexing rods is such a troll.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The issue I have with the hexing rod is that there is no restore staff.
Or it's not like temporary.
Or shit.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's not temporary either. I wouldn't mind if it was temporary.
And because usually what I have to do is just put all my units in defensive pairings and just have my weaker units have their HP cut in half, so that way I don't have Camilla or Xander with no health.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, but it's funny with, like, because Charlotte's HP stat is so high, gets hit with Hexing Rock. I still got more HP than Camilla.
Even though she has a huge thing for corn.
Huge thing for him? You said something about corn. What did you say?
I said Camilla has a huge thing for corn, though.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, that's been known for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I feel like...
How close all the hidden Bacchuses are.
Okay, what was that?
I said it's kind of creepy as how close Aldegan and Lachesis are, and that's kind of like an accurate comparison.
I think Camilla does it more out of sympathy. Because, if you dive into her backstory, it makes sense. Whereas Eldigan and Lachesis is just straight up incest.
Well, at least that was
You wanna know what's funny? Eldigan's son freaking, what's his... Eldigan's son, Ares, he can marry his sister, which is pretty messed up.
I keep thinking about how everyone, like, kills each other and betrays each other in Fire Emblem 4 and all the incest. Is Fire Emblem 4 like a precursor to Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones with Norse mythology...
actually can be.
Game of Thrones with Norse mythology thrown in, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can marry your sisters and stuff. Arvis did it first because he married Deirdre, and that's technically his half-sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least that was a plot point there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a major plot point.
Yeah, that's something that Fates couldn't bother doing. And that just reminded me of something that just really pisses me off.
What?
Why are Azura and Corrin cousins?
I do not know.
Why are they cousins?
And the fact that they can marry.
It's almost as if
Like,
they
seriously, is Fire Emblem Fates turning into a Ragnak video game or some shit?
Not really. I mean, back in medieval times, a lot of the royal blood tried to keep it within, a distant family tie. So think of all the wars they've had between different kingdoms as a huge family spat.
I see the whole thing of marrying in Fate's more of a whole. They just want to pander to their audience and give them the freedom to marry whoever they want. Consequences be
Waifu simulator.
Yeah, exactly.
and that was the downside. They made it so you could romance your real siblings and make it so you're not related to any of them. But I'll say this: the only time that I actually liked that, the only time it ever built any character and made sense was how Ryoma hated himself for doing it, for breaking a vow of silence. I liked that, but otherwise I'm just like this is still really dumb.
Well, it may be dumb, but it seems to be a trend that the community, a good chunk of the community likes. Makes Nintendo money.
Like, I just hope in Fire Emblem 16 they don't do
Whatever makes
anything about
Nintendo
incest.
those big bucks.
Or how about you just make a game that doesn't involve, marriage or children? How about
That's
that?
what I was saying.
I do not mind marriage of children, provided it's tied to the story in some sort of way, like genealogy and awakening. Not a problem. Fate's problem.
Yeah, I mean, and it's even worse because you have to think about characters who actually are kind of deep in Fate, like especially Takumi. Like, you know what he's like as a character, he has a chance to have a son. You think that would change his character pretty,
heavily.
Efficiently, but no, it does not at all in the story. Like, at least put Kirogi in the story at some point. I mean,
that's the thing. Again, Pocket. It's like what did you guys like? What were you like? How did you have the 9 months between these chapters to have a child and put it in a pocket dimension? And where does pocket dimension come from? How long have you known about it? And have people been doing this before? It just raises too many questions.
Honestly, the Deep Realms
It's shit writing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Fire Emblem Fates has very inconsistent writing, but the Deep Realms was just plain shit.
In the last point I want to make in the subject is that, but gameplay wise, it's okay. In Awakening, though, you could also get Xenomorgan, who if you make it like mine, where I'm sure she gets Gale Force, it's the most broken unit in all of. It's more broken than Har, which is something I never thought I would say.
Well,
But
Awakening is just an overall pretty unbalanced game. Child units or not, it's just quite unbalanced.
Yeah. Yep.
The funny thing, when I first saw the Deep Realms, I was actually on board with them, mainly because the children it's their actual children as opposed to Awakening, whereas future versions, which I found a little confusing. I mean, that was before I put any thought into the logic of the Deep Realms.
And then it's like, oh, this is cool. Wait a minute.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much my reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, but you think more about it, it's just like, no.
Yeah.
We got a problem.
Also, Lucina left.
Yeah, Lucina had to drop out.
Yeah, I know.
No, Lucina had to go back to her time.
Yeah.
Blazing Knight, if they were doing another genealogy banner, who would you want the...
Oh, if they're doing another genealogy banner, I actually would probably like Bridget and Luan and Aranis and I take it back. Quan, Finn, whatever Quan's wife was, and Lex.
Quan's wife was Sigurd's sister.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
Athlin.
Yeah. Quan, Finn, Lex, and Ethelyn. That'd be awesome. I'd be totes down with that.
Who would you want the grand hero to be?
Oh, I don't know, because I don't really know. Probably, why not Julius?
I would want Trevman, like the person who has Gugnir.
Alright.
Which is the bipolar opposite of Gabos. Like, I think he'll, and like, I also think that he'll come with had in the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, most characters do. Which is a real shame when you get like really good Fire Emblem units like Mathilda and Seth, and they have such generic weapons.
A funny story about Matilda. When first playing through Shells of Valentia, I don't remember what chapter it was. I don't remember what map it was where she was like had to fend for herself. I don't remember what it was, but
chapter 3-7.
3-7, yeah, that one. Yeah, I completed the chapter all right, and then I just went on. I completely went on.
You completely skipped Mathilda.
I completely skipped the prison.
Oh wow!
Somehow. And it's not even. And after watching another playthrough of it, I realized that was a scene when Olm gets a royal sword, I believe.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I went through all of Shadows of Valentia without getting that sword.
How? Like, how did you even get that far?
I must have trained. I guess I must have either. I think Cliff did most of the work, maybe.
All right, fair enough. I had other units do it.
Yeah, I think I had other units going. Even though Arm did put in some work, yeah, I don't know how.
Yeah, because Royal Sword is like Arm's ace in the hole because of like Double Lion, which is a really damn good move.
Yeah, I never knew that existed until I saw a playthrough of Shadows of Valentia.
Not to mention, you missed out on possibly the best horse unit in the game.
Except actually, I was about in Act 5, I believe, and then I kept hearing things about this character called Matilda, and I actually just remembered Matilda existed, and then I was thinking, wait, when was I supposed to get Matilda?
Look, 2 chapters ago, son.
Yeah, 2 acts ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I realized that, and after I heard how Matilda's one of the best units in the game, I went back fast, and I just went to every dungeon I could and just trained her up to match. Yeah. I grinded like crazy.
Well, that's a smart thing to do because Matilda is really damn good. Like, she's just a really well-built cavalier. With actually for the game, she has a really good res stat.
Yeah, and it really paid off. She did become one of my main units.
I love Matilda.
Oh, yeah.
Matilda, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, either way. Tomato.
Yeah, we had a long, good conversation about this.
Yep. Well, it wasn't that long, but it was still a thing. Anyway, how close are we to the end of the chapter?
Oh, we've only got about 15 minutes. 15 minutes left. I don't kill all the enemies because you have to get the sub chapter. You have to beat it in 20 turns, and I'm not in the mood to deal with all these respawning units because I'm just like, you know what? I'm fine.
They're all respawning troubadours. Good God Almighty.
Yeah. There's only so much time I can dedicate to fighting these people, and I don't have it. So how's everyone's, I don't think we addressed this, how's everyone's luck been on the new banner? Like, how'd the summoning go?
Azura
Absolute crap.
Azura just dropped my pity rate.
Oh,
You
right.
want to get something really funny? I was Hector banner that was out like for a week or so, and like I summoned like from the free orbs I got for the Tether Trial on Loggerone, etc. I summoned on there like 3 or 5 times. I got 2 Hectors and I got 1 Ice.
Nice.
Ooh. And you know, there's something about the previous banner, the branded King banner, the one with Morgan and Crom.
Yeah.
I think that's the most luck I've ever had. Like, I managed to summon 2 male Morgans, 1 female Morgan, and 3 Croms.
Damn, I got 1 male Morgan and 1 Crom, but that was it.
Too bad male Morgan kind of goes to waste if he's demoted to 4-star, not female Morgan.
Oh no, I'm happy he did that because now I have a higher chance to create a 5-star like 40 plus 10 Morgan, and I will do that because Morgan is actually like my second favorite Fire Emblem character ever.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna plus 10 merge Raven because I want the last cannon on.
Like there is one character I'm waiting for there is one character it's Morgan is second to one character, and I don't know if they're ever going to add him into Heroes because of the type of unit he is. I mean, it's a beast unit, but like the moment he makes it in, I don't care how bad he is, I don't care how terrible his stats are, I will make him viable.
And that person is?
Foxboy.
What, Keaton? Oh,
Foxboy, not Wolfboy.
Caden.
Yeah, no, yes, Caden. He is.
Caden, yeah.
Caden.
Well, we're still waiting for just, like, beast units in general. We don't have them.
I am. Who do you think is going to be the first beast units in the game?
See, that's a good question. First beast unit. I don't know.
I have a prediction. I feel like they're probably gonna. I feel like Tibanza maybe. I feel like Ranulph's kind of. I think Ranulph will be one. Lethe will probably be one. And then Pan, probably?
Yeah, I can definitely see Ranulph being one. Possibly Keaton and Caden, just because, fate.
Popularity. And also, Caden was actually really high up in the Here's the thing though, actually in the second Choose Your Legend poll, Selkie was actually the most popular beast unit.
Oh wow, people like Selkie, eh? So they might, they might do that because I've noticed Fates are introducing a lot of child units now.
Yeah, they are including child unit in. It's only a matter of time before it's only a matter of time before beast units come in.
Yeah, I think they've got to work around like certain mechanics for beast units, like they're colorless melee units.
Yeah.
You guys are still saying that you guys are still waiting for beast units? I'm waiting for colorless dragon.
I mean, we know that's. We know that's coming. We don't know when beast units are coming.
Yeah, that's the thing. Beast units are like we have no clue.
There's I actually have another funny story regarding, well, two actually regarding summons in Heroes. One was in the performing arts banner. Okay, this was not as funny. It's just good luck, but oh, that's the thing. Oh, that's the thing that you said earlier about how she's not human and such. But anyway, about the performing arts banner summon. So I wanted Azura the most because, well, I mean, I love Azura. I love Azura. But so at one point she didn't. She did. Eventually, I did manage to summon her. But on the same summoning circle, I managed to summon Shigure as well.
Oh, so you got the mother and daughter and son, mother and son.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, you summoned Azura? You summoned Azura? Oh, don't worry, let's bring your son. Let's bring her son around too. Let's get a whole family going.
Oh, okay. Is this the Nora Zora or the normal Azura?
Nora Zora.
Yeah, I've got that one too. I don't have Nora.
Zora because of performing arts.
Yeah.
I now have two. I now have two normal Azuras. But
I was actually really glad that they added what's it called, Hector and a banner finally, because he's only been on like two, and that's Hero Fest and the Fjorm Legendary Hero banner.
Yeah.
I was really excited that he was on the third one.
We can add the counter banner on too.
Oh, wait a minute, if they're doing villains on a banner, who wants the next banner of villains to be?
Next banner of villains? Nergal, Ashnard, another villain. Actually, I actually really want Garen in the game, and possibly Rudolph.
Rudolph would be good.
Yeah.
I want Possessed Braku, god dang it.
Yeah, everyone was like that. It's like all these possessed characters, like, where the fuck's Braku?
Yeah,
it would have made the most sense, to be honest. Like, it made more sense to fucking Celica.
Wait, what? Let's compare the two. Let's compare Possessed Braku and Possessed Celica. Possessed Celica has been possessed for an entire cutscene, but Braku's been possessed for a whole chapter.
Not only that, but Braku did more. He killed his own wife.
Yeah.
Technically, well, yeah, she did kill him, but like,
yeah, there's no getting around that. He killed his wife. He sacrificed his wife for power, and he still lost.
No, that's because he thought that his freaking that's because he thought his father or his uncle betrayed him.
Well, it's also because Braku can't handle the fact that someone who's less than him is surpassing him.
Yeah, it was just like a desperate.
At least he thought that was less than him.
Yeah. Anyway, like my second Heroes story was it was during the Branded King banner.
Yep.
So I have female Morgan. What I wanted now is she now needed fortified flyers so she could be added to my flyer team. So what I was really going for was red, not for Morgan, because here's the thing, I didn't have Morgan then.
Mm-hmm.
I was mainly going for Cedar.
Okay.
So I wanted Cedar to get 4 or 5 flyers, and she's so cool.
Oh, wings.
Right now.
Oh wait.
No, it's actually
4 or 5 flyers or wing sword.
I wanted 4 or 5 flyers for Morgan, because Cedar's in the 4-star pool, so she's common.
Yeah.
So basically, before I summoned, I was begging for a Cedar, only wanted a 4-star Cedar, and lo and behold, the first summon was a Cedar as a 5-star.
Damn. You got that, and then you got what you wanted, and then some.
Well, congratulations! You have one of the busted units in Heroes now.
Yeah, I had Cedar. I had it from the get go. I was honestly, I was just planning to just level her up regularly because that'll mean a lot more SP. But to get this 5-star Cedar, I was like, this isn't exactly what I wanted. I need bright P rate from Morgan. I mean, obviously that didn't matter in the end, but yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. It's like you want the normal version of a unit. No, they give you the best version. It's like, okay.
Also, am I the only one that's confused that male Morgan has between his crew?
And female Morgan doesn't.
because I thought Valadar would have that, but no, they kind of crushed my dream yet again.
Maybe.
Probably because, Valadar's not in the game, so it's like, fuck it, Morgan.
I mean, they probably
I was actually reacting to the trailer, and I was saying, hey, freaking, I was like, hey, Mail Morgan's the leader of the Dream Occult now, not like the Sith Lord.
I'm thinking they took the. I think they must have maybe they took the Morgan from Future Past, perhaps.
Yeah, most likely. Otherwise, Morgan would have no reason to have the Grievous weapon. Now they just wanted to make it like they're coming off the heels of the Fallen Heroes banner.
That's a good point. I'm wondering what future banner is like. Obviously, there's gonna be another summer banner. Okay, I'm gonna call this now. We will get Soleil in a summer outfit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm still waiting for the Camilla summer outfit. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. I thought it would be the first person they did.
I think it's because they've already given.
There's only like 3 people.
I was a little. It was a little odd how Camilla wasn't. How Camilla was like.
Yeah, of all the Nori, everyone in Nor got a summer outfit, but not the sexy one.
I guess I don't know. I mean, I was thinking that maybe because they thought, Camilla's popular enough already. She doesn't need any more popularity. Let's give it to Corrin instead.
Doesn't need more popularity. This is Fire Emblem Heroes. They'll milk the shit out of anything.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially the fact that Fire Emblem Heroes made more sales than Super Mario Run.
Yeah, well, Super Mario Run had that model that didn't work. It just wasn't as interesting of a game.
I must ask with all these characters, main and side characters, getting alternate forms, why doesn't Morph have one? And no, Morph does not count. Morph does not count. You know who that really is.
Yeah, that's fucking Lucina. No, that is true. Actually, speaking of banner, what would be one really funny but cynical banner? Dead Parents banner. So Lena gets one. Elowood gets one. Ike gets one.
Old man Hector.
Yeah. Dead Parents.
Mikoto gets one. Oh wait, what she get? No, she might.
No, Corrin gets Ryoma gets one because Mum died.
I assume Rogi. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Could be that too. Or Dead Parents banner. Or trying to think of another banner.
That's actually pretty tough to think.
I'm waiting until these guys are dead. By the way, I'm playing Fortnite in the background.
I think. What would be a really funny but horrible banner at the same time?
A really funny but horrible one?
Yeah. It's funny, but the actual context is horrible.
What's some crazy
complete asshole banner?
Pieces 100.
Oh, what? Oh, wait, what was that, Faramir?
Complete asshole banner.
So Raven, Takumi, Soren, stuff like that. The asshole banner. Yeah, just summon dickhead. No. What about the Destined to Die banner? So Ninian, Canis, Emerin.
Hector.
Yeah, it's you're gonna die, so here, have a banner.
I was gonna think more morbid.
Yeah, it's getting real morbid. But I'm still trying to think of another type of banner that could be even more morbid.
What's it called? Let me see.
What
about I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Yeah, same him.
What about a child banner that has Morgan, male Morgan, Lucina, a banner like that, children from the future.
Basically the future past banner, but the children are, but it's the children, but the children are actually from that horrible past. Games.
Yeah, it's the ones where all their parents are dead. Again, back to Dead Parents banner 2.
Yeah, that would work out well. Actually, maybe we should have another banner that focuses around. Maybe not. Because it's more Fate's characters. But considering all the characters that made there already, maybe I don't know. Put Piragi, Forrest, Nina, Ophelia.
Mm-hmm.
You've had one with you've had one with Siegba, his retainer, Shiro, and not his retainer. But and then maybe just do one for Kiragi and Forrest, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
eventually
The trap banner.
Yeah.
a trap banner, yeah.
No, we
I
already
mean, now
have, we
Libra
already,
gets his debut as
we
well.
already have those called the 4-star and 5-star unit banner.
No, you know what you need? The trash units banner. So all the shit, not Fire Emblem Heroes, just the Fire Emblem units get their own banner. So Gwendolyn, Nino, just like, you know, original Arden, you know, stuff like that. All the shit units.
Because that's what I need. A fourth Gwendolyn.
Follow-up thing.
Huh?
The fear now too.
Well,
did you
just-
did you say something, Shadow? Did you say something, Shadow Master?
No, I was saying now, like, Arden's not that bad with, like...
I know he's not the worst unit in genealogy, but he's still pretty bad. Not the worst, but still bad.
Oh, genealogy. I thought you meant in Hero.
Yeah, no, I was talking about genealogy specifically. Like, Arden's one of the better armor units, if I remember, in Heroes.
Not bad in genealogy.
You know, I like how
Like,
some.
Arden's, like, the worst of it. I mean, like, I know he has a stat growth in HP, but still.
No, they've actually, I've actually heard from a lot of people, he's not the worst unit in Gen 1 genealogy, but he's one of them. He's not the absolute worst, though.
Yeah, because if it weren't for the maps that were so dang huge, like, they've learned their lesson since, like, Thracia.
Again, the maps really do hurt him, but they hurt a lot of units, to be honest. I'm trying to think of another. Alright, what if you did like a forgettable banner? So you just had a banner of Fire Emblem units and no one knows about it. It's like, Juno's in this banner. Who the fuck is Juno?
Oh, yeah,
That will be the star unit.
Yeah. Literally, it's like, what the fuck?
pretty much the characters that rank the lowest on the Choosing Legends.
It would be like Kellum's, what's it called, Silas, because Corn forgot him at first.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Silas. Every
Anyway,
time I
so-
get him, it's like, okay, I'm promoting you. You're a good unit. Crap afterwards.
Yeah, oh, fucking hell. Oh, now, yeah, you get the promotion, somehow you become worse. So anyway.
Oh, I just thought of one. Sorry, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
I just thought of another addition to the characters destined to die. Kaze.
Ah, yeah, his one
Oh,
is
yeah.
bullshit. His one is bullshit.
I mean, yes,
It
complete
really
quality.
was,
The
though.
force death is a force
I mean,
death.
I was
Oh wait,
kind of-
Scarlet too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's very true. Okay, so anyway, so that's the end of that part. It was quite the beefer, but we got through it and we beat Nergal's main army. So thank you all for joining me once again.
I'll
No
see
problem.
y'all
Yeah, it was a good
later.
time.
And
I'm
when we
actually
come
told.
back, we're almost ready to fight Nergal, but we've got one more thing to do. We've got to deal with the dude who keeps appearing with the magic seal. But until then, thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Take care.
See ya, hopefully
Good night.
round 4. Here we go.
Good night.